I'm Alfred. I'm a physician, nephrologist, and the medical director of 2 DaVita dialysis facilities in Worcester, Massachusetts. First of all, when I meet someone with CKD for the first time in my office, they're usually incredibly scared because I think the first thing I'm going to tell them is that they're going to be on dialysis. And I try to reassure them that, one, we'll do everything we can to avoid that, and most people do not need dialysis. But if that ultimately is their fate, we want to make the transition to dialysis as comfortable and as tolerable for both them and their families. I emphasize we're not just taking care of the patient, the person in front of me. This is a family experience. And then, getting to know someone happens over a period of time. It's a process, and it's something, when rounding, try to ask some personal questions, I get the patient's trust. That's obviously very important, and let the relationship develop. Some people it's very easy, some people it's a little more challenging, but most people will eventually come through and you form a relationship. I knew Marco, a young man, obviously floundering. 20-something-year-olds don't end up with this serious illness, needing dialysis and all the restrictions. And part of it is trying to, if you can, put a positive spin on it.
My name is Marco Santana. My history with DaVita is I started there as a patient many years ago, probably now it's going on 15, 16 years. And then I went from a DaVita patient to a volunteer, to an AA, to a technician in the dialysis clinic, and now I'm a registered nurse. Well, I lost my kidneys from strep throat, so it was a complete shock for me. I didn't even know what kidneys were for. So it was one of those things where I went in there not knowing what was going on, and everything was brand new to me. So, being able to have a doctor that helped guide me and talk me through things and talk me off ledges, and there were many, and help me with the things, and work with me to, use the cultural end of my diet and just work with me to be able to keep everything in check. It just really helped me progress. He definitely was one of those doctors that wasn't there to be my friend at the beginning. He was there to give me tough love and encouragement and push me forward and keep me from, the woe is me and falling down into that rabbit hole, and it was more like, what could he do to help me and what could I do to help myself? So there was a lot of encouragement and a lot of just conversations. He just was always there for me. What I would say to my doctor, Dr. Alfred, is just thank you for being there for me. I think you're amazing. I'm so glad that not only were you my doctor, but you have touched so many other people's lives, and I'm sure that you've been motivating them, before, now, and you will motivate them forever.
I think some of them I think I've made a difference, and like with Marco's talk earlier today, and getting notes from the patients who I'm saying goodbye to as I approach retirement. Again, it validates what I've done. It makes me feel really good about being able to be a part of their lives.